Who?
Already opened it.
Yeah, she tried to record it, didn't work.
Good morning, everybody. Right now we're on our way to go look at
It's a 24-foot stock trailer. It's kind of sick. We'll see.
Yeah. It's been on the market, the Facebook market for...
I actually don't know.
Let's see. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, 24 foot. It has the middle divider. It has a storage space up top.
Oh yeah, with the little gate that folds up, you know?
Yeah. See how it goes. We're always hopeful with stuff like this. It's the only way you gotta be.
I'm thinking this is the one. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I've got like a little illness going on.
Yeah.
I'm with illness. I'm with sickness.
Sick boy.
So right now, we're actually driving my buddy's truck. It's a 2006 or 2007, I don't remember, one of the two, LBZ, which is a nice dually, long bed, 4-door.
Yeah.
Get a little zoom around, you know. It's a nice truck. You see what happened was we made a trip a few hours away in the Cummins. Transmission blew. Well, not quite. Well, kinda. Which is kind of a shame. And so, because the transmission blew, what's up? There's a cop right there. Because the transmission blew, really, it's like first gear. Oh, did you see that? That was a Santa Claus driving a motorcycle. That's sick. And he had like this purple girl on the back. There's a pretty sweet transmission shop like a few miles away from the house, so took the truck there, got a transmission on order. Anyway, I think the moral of the story is, so my buddy who owns this truck, he went on vacation because it's Christmas time. He told me I need to take care of his truck for him while he's gone. So I am. So we're taking it on a trip to go get a trailer. Moral of the story is, have good friends that you can truck sit for, you know? Like, all sorts of people do all sorts of sitting. I've seen house sitting, but you can't take the house anywhere. I've seen dog sitting, but usually it stays at whatever friend's house. But in this case, we're truck sitting. So we got, we took it back home, we're driving, and we're taking it on this little excursion. The advice is, anytime you borrow or truck sit or anything, your friend, they're being a good friend by letting you borrow their stuff, so you need to be a good friend and fill up your tank. It's gonna have a full tank when he gets back. So make sure you do that. Fill up the tank, quarter tank, full tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of give him one of those, like a like, you know what I'm saying? Fill it up. So when it comes to rodeo, there's a lot of moving parts that people don't realize exist. So Alexia here's a bull rider, right? And when you ride bulls, you gotta take everything out of your pockets. So like, you gotta take everything out of your pockets. And that brings me to my role. I'm part of the crew, small crew.
Yeah. And I just want to emphasize small crew, because you can't bring your whole family behind the chutes.
No.
So
you got generally you got like two people max to do your boyfriend tasks,
Yeah. If you're lucky, you can bring a third, but that's usually not the case, right?
Yeah. So I call them boyfriend tasks because usually people who ride bulls are men, and then it's just other dudes that hold their stuff for them.
Yeah.
But when it's women who are riding bulls, it's going to be other dudes that hold their stuff for them, because there's not a lot of women behind the chutes. So I just call them boyfriend tasks, because who else is going to hold your stuff but your boyfriend, Alexia gets up behind the chute, she hangs her rope.
What does that mean?
Well, It's when you like set up your rope. Oh, we got to turn. It's when you set up your rope to be behind, or like to wrap it around the bull before you get on it.
Yeah.
So as they're like kind of guiding the bull through the little,
Through the chutes. Right?
yeah, through like the little, I don't know, gates or tunnels or whatever you want to call them. They call them alleyways. So as they're guiding the bull from the back pins to the actual chute, you can't just let the bull's going to go where there's an opening. So you kind of make little pathways for them. And when, you know, there's a point in time usually where you're waiting. And so during that time where the bull's just hanging out, waiting there, you got to hang your bull rope.
Mm-hmm.
So Alexia goes, and you kind of drape the rope over one side, and you can't reach underneath the bull because, like the bull, he'll step on you or he'll get mad or whatever. So you take this long, like metal rod with a hook on the end. You just kind of like guide it underneath the bull. You hook onto the rope, and you bring it over, and then you hand it across the bull.
So that's task number 2.
Yeah, so that's.
Right. So task number 1 was you hold my things in my pocket.
Well, yeah, but if we're going chronologically, that's really task number 1, because the first thing we do is to hang the rope.
Okay. So task number 1 is you use the hook.
Yep, use the hook to hang the rope. Boyfriend task number 1. That's what I do on the crew. Small crew. So we hang the rope. I use the hook, hand it back. She ties it off. Good to go. The bull then goes into the chute. Close the door behind it, and it's ready to get on and ride.
Yeah.
Now Alexia's got to put some stuff on. She's got to put her vest on, and she's got an older vest, so it's really thick, but it's Velcro. And so somebody else, not her, has to like wrap the vest around her and then Velcro it down in the front. It just makes it easier if somebody's helping you. What better person to do that than your boyfriend task guy? And then she's got to put her glove on. Now, to get some stability in the wrist, she uses athletic tape to tape on her glove. Now, it's kind of hard to do that with one or by yourself, because then you're sitting there and pulling your glove tight, and then also it just doesn't work. So, boyfriend task guy comes along. Alexia puts her elbow in my chest. She's pulling her own, or I'm pulling the glove back with one hand. She's using her other hand to pull it on the bottom. Then I use the tape, and I start the tape. I just stick it on there, and then she takes with her free hand. She wraps it up.
Yeah.
That's task number 3. So she's got her vest. Now she's got her glove and her tape on. Task number 3. And then she's got to put her helmet on. But because it's a cage helmet, or a cage front, it's like a hockey helmet. She's got to put her mouth guard in. And then you got to like snap the snaps in the back, and that's kind of inconvenient to do on your own too. So that's task 4 and 5. So she puts her mouth guard in, but she's still got a mouth guard case. So I put the mouth guard case in my pocket. Oh, and the extra tape from her glove, put that in my other pocket.
And my phone at this point.
Oh yeah, and her phone. She's got to take her stuff in her pocket knife.
Sunlight.
Take all that stuff, put it in my other pocket.
Yep.
Now I've got pockets just full of stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're on the crew, small crew.
Yeah.
So then she puts her helmet on, snaps it back. That's boyfriend task number 5. And then she gets on the bull. So say it's time for her to go. Somebody on the ground ties the flank rope as she's getting there, getting her rope situated. Now she's sitting on the bull, and I'm standing on the edge. I've got pockets full, you know, and I grab that rope and I pull it tight. You can see in this video, I'm pulling it tight.
Yeah.
And then, excuse my voice, and then...
But you got to do it strategically, right? Like you can't just pull the tail tight. You can't just pull the rope tight.
No, there's a whole
process.
system.
Yeah.
We'll eventually get
break it down, right?
Yeah, we'll get a video on shoot procedure here going. So then, all right, so she's on the bull, the rope's tight. I hand it to her. That's boyfriend task number 6, is pulling the rope. Give it to her, she wraps it, she makes her wrap, takes her wrap.
Yeah.
And I'm still standing up there. Now I crawl back over to hang on the side. Now I'm there. and she's getting ready mentally. She's quiet. She's going here, and my face is right there next to her face, and I'm whispering, you know, just sweet nothing, just telling her, hey,
Positivity, nothing.
take a deep breath. You know, I'll point to the shoulders of the bull. I say, look right here, don't look away, squeeze. You know, I give her all the commands, you know, but I whisper them calmly so that she knows that it's not stressful, because riding a bull is very safe. So we get her on the deal. The last step of the boyfriend task, well, there's 2 more.
Yeah.
The second to last step, task number 6. Task number 6, one of these right here. Alexia, she likes to hold something in her free hand, so we have an athletic tape roll, just like a little cardboard piece, you know, that keeps it circular. I've got that in my other pocket. Now she's holding the bull with one hand. Oh,
Watch it now.
she's holding the bull with one hand.
Easy.
And she's got her free hand up.
Easy.
And then she looks at me and goes like this. Right? Because she's not going to say anything, because if she says anything,
I got my mouthpiece
people on the
in.
ground. Yeah, she's got her mouthpiece in. People on the ground could mistake it for like, oh, pull, you know?
Yeah.
And then they release the gate. So she goes like this, and I take that deal out of my pocket, put it in her free hand, and then she's got something to grab onto, and it gives her a little bit of stability.
Yeah.
Now, does it actually? Who's really to say? It's like a mental thing. So there she is, grabbing that deal. Now, mind you, before she got on the bull, like before I started pulling the rope, I'm already recording with my phone, but I hand it off to somebody. Okay, so boyfriend task number 6 complete. Gave her the thing, and now it's on her. She's ready. Flank rope's ready. Gate puller's ready. Bullfighter's ready. Everybody's ready. And I snatch that phone back and I say thanks. That's boyfriend task number 7.
Yeah.
All in all, multiple people can do these boyfriend tasks. Like I said, if you go to a rodeo alone, these things have to be done by other people. You just ask, hey, can you pull my rope? You know, or like, hey, can you hold my stuff?
Yeah.
Or sometimes people just take their hat off and put all their stuff inside, and they just kind of do it on their own.
Yeah.
But usually you've got some time to prep, so you can figure it out. It's easier when you have a crew, small crew.
Yeah. And Nathan he's kind of like the foreman of that small crew, so he's able to delegate which person does what task.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Now the best part, the reason why I call all of these boyfriend tasks is because so Alexia is part of this organization where it's female bull riders. It's women who ride the bulls.
Yeah.
Now we go to these rodeos that have, 5, 6, 7, 10 women riding bulls. None of them have their boyfriends there behind the chutes. So what I end up doing is I do all of those tasks for all of the women. And it's kind of funny, it's kind of a me and Alexia thing where I'm just like, all right, well, call me the boyfriend task guy, because I'm holding Alexia's mouth guard and another girl's, and I'm holding 3 different tapes.
A phone.
I'm holding 4 phones. I've had my pocket like this thick of phones before, and I'm just sitting there pulling like Alexia's rope, and then the next girl's riding, and she's like already on her bull. She's like, hey, hey, can you pull my rope? I'm like, sure. So then I'm pulling her rope, and then I'm pulling everybody's rope. Pretty soon, I've just got like a thick shirt on. It's looking like this because it's like weighted down by all the phones and the tapes and the mouth guard cases. Call me the boyfriend task guy. And
Sunlight.
that's what the small crew does at any rodeo for bull riding specifically. Those are the things that need to be done by somebody who isn't the rider.
Yeah.
Usually they all help themselves out, but whenever I'm there, I'm the boyfriend task guy for everybody. Oh, I'll pick it up. said 2014. Like it has to be a fighter. And they have horses, and he said, horses. He said, that's nice.
He's a cutie. Come here. Come here.
He likes to slide. You see?
Nice. Are you gonna turn around the truck?
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Here we are.
Oh,
Got ourselves a little trailer.
Good things happen to those who wait.
That's right.
And by good things, I mean a trailer.
Yeah.
Trailer? She ain't even there.
Gooseneck action.
Gooseneck action. B&W action. Red stock trailer action.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of need a poo. What if I just pooed here?
Well, they're serving breakfast now, so.